Okay guys, so we have over here in hand the most affordable, the cheapest 5G smartphone you can get today in the Philippines. This is the Oneplus Nord N10 5G. This is 5G equipped, so you should be able to connect to a 5G network here in the Philippines. And as you guys can see, this one has N10 written at the top of the box, at the front. And if you pop the box open, you have like the usual welcome packet, which usually contains like the manual and other documentations. So let's set this aside. And then we have the actual phone over here. Ganda niya. Still has the plastic, as you guys can see, and if you remove this layer, you get to the charger and you get to the USB to USB-C cable. Now obviously missing are the headphones, but that's usually what you get with budget-friendly smartphones these days. Natatanggal talaga yung mga extra. So this is what the phone looks like. Again, this retails for 14,990, just a little below 15,000 pesos, and it is already 5G capable. Great thing about this one is if you get it during their early bird sale, you can get it 1,000 pesos less. That brings it down to 13,990. So tara, buksan natin siya, paglaruan natin, testing natin yung phone. It's very lightweight. It has your typical glass stick build. You have the camera setup, camera array here at the back. You have the OnePlus logo. You have that annoying sticker, the OnePlus branding here at the bottom half. You have a headphone jack, which you rarely see these days. Over here, you have the USB-C cable, some speakers, and of course, you have the actual screen. Now, as you guys can probably see from the upper right corner of the display near the antenna, it says over there 5G. So this is supposedly connected to the 5G network. However, if I do a speed test, it actually shows that it's LTE. So I'm not sure if there's an issue with recognizing the proper or the correct radio signal. So hopefully that gets addressed soon. But what we'll do now is we'll do a speed test using this phone with 5G or LTE, and then I'll compare the speed test to what I can get here on my iPhone 12 Pro. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro, which is also 5G. So let's test it out. So again, guys, while it does say 5G on the upper part of the phone, I have a feeling that this is just some sort of like advanced LTE network right now. But when you go to certain areas with strong 5G signal, it actually registers 5G on the speed test. I'll show a screenshot of it with another phone that I tried over here. So yan, so it's just reaching 30 Mbps download speed, and this one is roughly around 6 to 7 upload speed when it comes to the speed test. So now we have the iPhone 12. So this is the iPhone 12 Pro. So again, let's do like a quick speed test over here, connecting, and then bam. So as you guys can see, this one is registering slightly lower. It's around 18 to 20 Mbps download speed, as opposed to the other phone on the Xiaomi, which actually reached over 30. Upload speed on this one is around 1 to 2. Wow, big difference considering this phone is like what, 5 times more expensive, and yet the internet, same internet provider, is faster on this phone, which is like, wow, that is insane. And this is where we actually have a very important technology lesson. Now, usually when you buy an iPhone, if you are super excited, some people buy them from the gray market. So I bought this from the gray market to be able to do an early review. So it came from another country. The problem with buying iPhones sometimes in other markets is that the antenna system is not optimized for the Philippines. Kasi you bought it in another country. Every network, every telco is different. So since I bought this in the gray market, I think that's the real reason why, in terms of internet speeds, in terms of technologies, maybe it's not able to properly connect to all the bands, all the frequencies that are available for the said network. As opposed to the OnePlus Nord NT 5G, which is certified for the Philippines and it is optimized for the Philippines. As you guys can see, it's able to pull in better speeds because it is optimized for the Philippine network. So again, the lesson there is if you will buy like a smartphone. Make sure that it is optimized properly for the country that you are living in, and that if you are going to buy it from another country, you have to do your research to see that if it can actually connect to all the internet bands available in your country. Be it 5G, LTE, tingnan ninyo yan para masulit ninyo yung binabayad ninyo. Now at this point in the vlog, we'll test out the cameras of the Oneplus N10 5G just to get an idea if it's good or not. Tara! So we took a couple of photos with the OnePlus Nord N10 5G. So let's take a quick look. So first up, we have this selfie. Now there is some sort of washout with the color, but it's not a big issue. It's still actually pretty good considering the price that you're paying for the camera. And you can see that same issue with some of the other shots that I have from the shot of this watch. You can see from the edges that it's not able to handle bright light pretty well. Same with this particular red watch. By the way, I am wearing the Seiko Street Fighter. This is like the Ken Masters watch. I did a review on this on my watch channel. I'll link it down below, just in case you guys are interested in learning more about watches. The rear camera though captures excellent detail. If you take a look at the shot of the New Balance 990 in pink, you can actually see the fine details of the suede popping out along the sides. And this shot of the Ultra 4D in chalk white, you can actually see the 4D midsole in all of its glory. The wide angle shot is also equally impressive. You can get in a lot of detail, a lot of good color. So overall, considering the price point, considering that the phone has 5G, this is pretty good. Now, when it comes to performance, this is powered by a Snapdragon processor, and while it isn't like a top-tier Snapdragon CPU, it's more than good enough to let you play your favorite games. I play one game, as you guys know, I play One Punch Man all the time, and it is resource intensive, and it handles the game well. It's not as good as like the top-tier flagships, but it's still quite competitive considering the price point. Now, what are the issues of the phone? There are two. First, it does have like the super tall screen. So if you actually watch videos on it, there is like a big black space that either appears on either side or at the top and the bottom. If you take a look at the back, which is my other pet peeve, is that it is just a massive fingerprint magnet. Another thing that sucks is that I am a huge fan of wireless charging, and this doesn't have that. So, but again guys, at $13,990 for the pre-selling price of this one, for the early bird price, this is an absolute steal of a phone. If you are looking to upgrade into a smartphone and your budget is around 10 to 15,000, I would strongly recommend that you consider this one, primarily because it already has 5G connectivity, and that sets you up, especially if 5G gets eventually rolled to your particular area. If you guys want to know more about my thoughts on 5G, I did a video talking about 5G and Bitcoin. I'll link it down below. But overall, my main point is that 5G is here. It's being rolled out. It's super fast internet. It's great backup, especially if you're doing work from home or learn from home, and it's just an all-around awesome technology to have in your phone. It kind of future-proofs you to some extent. Now, if you want to know more about this phone, I'm sure this is not like the super in-depth review that you guys need or want. I do want to recommend you to two other vlogs who are good friends of mine. First up, check out the unboxing of Unbox PH of this particular phone, and check out the initial review as well of Mary Bautista. The links to both of their videos can be found in the description box. So that's actually it for our vlog for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you're all having a great weekend, and I pray that you all have an amazing next week up ahead, if that makes sense. As usual, this is Carlo signing out. Peace, God bless, what's up, boom.